Welcome back to Road to KSP2. Today is the Moho Interceptor. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You'll see this right here. Look at it. Look at it. Maybe even share. It's been quite a minute since we've actually had a video. Whole world's gone to shit too. Absolutely gone to shit. But that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Because today I'm going to distract you with some good old rocket launches. Alright, so first up we've got M-1, which is just going to be a scan sat that's going to go over Minmus. It's just going to scan, and I believe it has to be up there for 180 days. I could be wrong. It has literally been 2 weeks since I've recorded this. But yeah. Hope y'all are doing good. I basically just spent these last 2 weeks just vacationing. I was out in Montana. I was going skiing. It was really fun. Well, I wasn't skiing myself personally. I was snowboarding. And it was a great time. It was pretty good. I did really well. My girlfriend, she also enjoyed it. Yeah, the whole trip was great. It was also really cool. I was out in Whitefish, Montana. If you've ever been to Whitefish, you probably liked it. For some reason, there was a whole bunch of people from UCF there, which is kind of crazy. But then again, UCF is huge. It's literally 60-something thousand people were on vacation. Yeah, so chances are I was going to run into someone else from UCF. But I didn't personally run into them. I saw their car. They had a UCF license plate and a Florida tag. And they even had the little thing that goes in the window for the parking pass. Yeah. Anyway. Now. We are this was just a small rocket launch. It was purely just to fulfill some contracts. We needed to fill out some contracts because several episodes we went horribly broke, literally could not earn money. But that is fine. We're earning money kinda now. In the last episode we put up a space station. And in the coming episodes, we're going to build a miner once we get an ISRU from some data that we get soon. Once we have an ISRU, we can manufacture our own materials in space. And I will be sending out an actual vehicle that will make fuel for itself. That's coming in further projects. As of right now, we have a satellite that can't produce enough energy to send data fast, so that's pretty cool. But it still sends data, so that's a positive. And it's coming in really close to Minmus as of right now. Well, its orbit will be very close. It has to have a 32-degree inclination, and it has to get low orbit. So what I wanted to try and do is get a low as possible orbit. One end of the orbit would be as low as possible. Just to see what I could do there. Just for fun. One of the problems with about these probes that orbit Minmus is that they always have communications blackouts because I don't have enough communication satellites around it. I mean, it'll fix over time. It'll be fine, but it's just I have to orbit the planet a couple of times in order to get a good chance to actually do what I need to do. Which, I mean, it's perfectly fine for me. But sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Right there I accidentally had it go out and then I had to change my trajectory. It's just a very complicated process that you get into when you're dealing with communications blackouts. So yeah, I had to redo the thing again, so I have to get the proper 32-degree inclination because I didn't exactly get it that time around. And Look, there's the mistake again. I messed it up again. But that's okay. It's all fine. Because as soon as I bring it in, like right as I do up here, it fixes the 32-degree inclination and everything's all good. Alright, so now we're launching another Castillo de San Marcos. And this one has a very special mission in mind. It will be a MOHO orbiter dubbed Mercury 2. Not a orbiter, it'll be an interceptor. Sorry. It will orbit the sun and intercept Mercury, where it will do lots of data as it shoots past. And as it is my only rocket actually doing any sort of data in space at this time, and well, you'll see in just a second why, I will not be able to afford to do any other missions until this mission actually gets the science that it needs. You will see why in just a second. And it has to do everything with that back booster right there, the Castillo de San Marcos booster. Now, I'd like to think in-world we have actually only ever made one of these. Because, you know, it is reusable. So, in like my own personal headcanon of this space program, we have only ever made one $200,000 rocket. Also, by the way, in this universe, I wonder what like kids are buying like candy with, like 1/100th of a cent. Like this is $200,000. Like what? Anyway, this rocket, I was currently searching for the antenna there. Yeah. There were, so I'm coming in, and, well, the rocket, the Castillo de San Marcos, is coming in, or the CDSM is coming in, and we accidentally undershot the Space Center, which means we're landing on uneven ground, and we're coming in, everything's fine. But the fact that it's on uneven ground means that we're going to fall over, and so I tried to reignite the engines, and it ended up just failing. So that's $200,000 that we barely even have down the drain. Which means we are pretty much completely broke. We will have enough for some launches next time, but we just needed to wait. Until we got some more money, which we will have after this mission. Yeah, we're continuing our burn to basically go to Minmus. Now, I packed a whole lot onto this this rocket, thinking that, hey, yeah, it'll get us to Minmus just fine. But turns out, slowing down for Minmus takes a lot of fuel, way too much fuel. So maybe we'll get an encounter again. I'll try to get an encounter again, and maybe I can even try to land the probe due to its relatively lower gravity. But as of right now, this probe is just stuck. Also, that took like 5 or so minutes for me to fix that encounter there. Like, it just took forever. Yep. So I looked back, just doing some stuff. I was trying to switch to that probe. Yeah, I had to shut down some probes over here at the Phidippides. It's the guy who ran the marathon. That's what it's named after. Yeah, but now we jump back to Hermes. We connect up. We angle our rocket in the way that we need to have it angled, and we go all the way out to where we need to do our node, or our launch from. Or not our launch, our burn. Anyway, we light our engines and we do our several thousand, do our several thousand delta V, several thousand meters per second burn, which is insane because it was supposed to be like dead on and we just missed it barely, but whatever. Now we have to do a huge burn to correct this. And yeah, anyway, what else haven't I talked about yet? Like, so there's that whole thing going on in Ukraine right now, and Dmitry Rogozin is being a little prick. And then, you know, Vladimir Putin also being a little prick, little dickhead. Yeah. What else has happened? Like it was like a wild 2 weeks there. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast was on Joe Rogan. That's crazy. What? Oh yeah, Tom Brady came out of retirement. Like what? Like, yeah, that's insane. Also, rip to the dude who bought the game-winning ball or what, or the last touchdown pass ball, because like, that's definitely not Tom Brady's last touchdown pass. Here's me trying to see if I could do a potential burn here. Yeah, it just wasn't gonna happen. So what I did do is I burned outward so I can kind of miss it. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, please tell me in the description. And yeah, well, not in the description, in the comment section. You made it to the end of the video. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And also, please watch like some of the other videos if you haven't done so already. They're gonna be right up here on the end card screen, whatever. This is just me transmitting science, lots of science. Yeah. I started the outro way too early. Here's that little burn to the side there. Yeah, outro was done way too early. All right, peace out, guys. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, goodbye.